Mathematics and numeracy are often referred to as being the same concept, when in fact they are two very different concepts. Numeracy is having the ability to use and know when to use mathematical concepts. Numeracy is a lot more than just having an understanding of what numbers are. Within the school setting, I would also say that numeracy also includes measurements, spatial awareness, data, creating and recognizing patterns, as well as mathematical thinking and reasoning. Numeracy is a life skill that I feel is integral for living and taking part in the world today. A child will need to be numerate to be able to utilise their mathematical skills to purchase items at the school canteen and know how to add coins and then receive change if necessarily independently. Numeracy is also used when borrowing books from a library, as a child will need the ability to read a calendar and know when books are due back. Mathematics, on the other hand, is a part of the Australian and Victorian curriculum and requires us as teachers to provide students with carefully paced, in-depth study of critical skills and concepts, which include number and place value, money and financial mathematics, patterns and algebra, measurement and geometry, statistics and probabilities. As a teacher, I will encourage the children with a positive can-do approach, helping them to become a self-motivated and confident learners through engaging, challenging, and active participation. A positive approach to mathematics will assist the children to achieve to the best of their ability. If children are taught to fear maths, they will become anxious and may not apply themselves fully to task at hand, as they may have already given up. In class, I take a positive approach and encourage all to take part in activities. The work that I set out for the children is hands-on and set out in a way that allows resources and physical objects to be used in order for the children to be able to grasp the concept. The activities are fun, engaging, and often the utilisation of children's interests will be used. For example, recently in my prep class, we were doing a counting activity, utilising small dinosaurs for counting. A recent study spoke about the importance of the involvement and support of parents as having a significant outcome on educational attitudes and learning outcomes. Parents are the children's first educator. Prior to beginning any formal schooling, parents are teaching the child on a daily basis. The theory of constructivism states that children will construct meaning from their experiences. Therefore, home and life experiences can assist a child with their understanding of mathematics. For example, in a class, the maths lesson is about the weight and measurement of objects. Lucy on the weekend had been grocery shopping with her dad, and her responsibility was to weigh the apples in order to have enough to bake an apple pie. This learning that took place for Lucy outside the classroom was able to assist her in her understanding of weights and measurements, as Lucy was able to link it to a meaningful experience that she had had. It is also important to note here that Lucy's numeracy skills, being able to interpret a recipe in order to know how many apples were required to make the apple pie, is another example of the difference between numeracy and mathematics and how crucial the skills are in everyday life. Simply taking children grocery shopping and talking with them about the prices of items and quantities is just one example of the parent educating their child in mathematics and numeracy. Another example could be as simple as playing board games with children that involve counting places to move, or card games such as Go Fish and Snap. Technology today also allows children to expand upon their knowledge further, as they have multiple resources available to them at the touch of a finger. Parents and teachers working together to support a child's education is crucial to their long-term success. By working together, a child will gain the tools required in order to reach their fullest potential. With teaching mathematics as well as other subjects, I feel that it is important to always communicate with children with language that promotes a growth mindset. With that in mind, the work that I set out in my classes promotes opportunities for learning as opposed to closed right or wrong answers. I do this so that for the child who may continually get the answer incorrect to a closed exercise does not feel that they cannot succeed, whereas if they are given the opportunity to see possible growth in their learning, a more positive outcome is likely. Research also suggests that if children have a positive disposition to mathematics, they will have the confidence and willingness to persevere with a problem as well as apply different strategies to solve the problem that they face. This can be seen not only during a child's class interactions, but also in schoolyard play when children are negotiating roles, responsibilities, and turn-taking. Therefore, I feel that with my positive growth mindset teaching methods, engagement with families, as well as linking learning with real-life situations, a child will gain the knowledge that they will require.